Hello, I am Cherie, the co-founder of the 10K Project. We are the largest community of Black investors who actively fund Black-owned businesses. And the concept is if 10,000 of us come together and let's say we each put in $100, that is $1 million. We can start funding our own businesses, which means that we don't have to go to others to fund us. We can start funding ourselves. We can also profit from our own innovation. We are some of the most innovative people on planet Earth, yet other people are making money from our innovations. Now we can start profiting from our own. We can create jobs in the community and we can work together to build Black wealth. So I am here with Laverne. She is one of our members. Hello, Laverne.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to join the 10K Project.
Okay, well, I have a banking background. So I was a vice president in a major bank for about 28 years. And in 2014, I was laid off. So we were kind of thrown into doing our own business
Okay.
because obviously the layoff was not expected.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there for 28 years. So,
Mm-hmm.
who would have thought? So my husband actually was kind of partnering with somebody in the pre-owned car business.
Okay.
And then at the time of the layoff, we were like, what do we do? And, it's a shock.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, you're already in that business. So why don't we create our own business?
Mm-hmm.
Take what you've learned, we'll open up our own business. And this way, no one can ever have the control or the say over how much we make, when we can work and when we can't work.
Mm-hmm.
So that worked for us. We started that in 2014, and he started with, I want to say 3 cars. So obviously now we probably have over 100. But he built that up very quickly. So because the partner he had, he learned what to do and what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of, taken off really well. And on the side, my husband is also a pastor.
Okay.
So, we kind of have a lot going on. So going into business on our own, I mean, it was the best thing that we could have done, right? So I think, I'm not sure how I heard about the 10K. I think it might have been through We Buy Black or something, but I saw it somewhere and I was like, this sounds pretty interesting. So then I
Mm-hmm.
started looking at the videos, I looked at the website, I looked it up, and I was just totally intrigued. And I was like, yes, because often you find a lot of people, they talk about how African Americans are, how we're disadvantaged, we
Mm-hmm.
don't get this, we don't get access to the funding. And it's always everyone talking about the problems and the issues. No one is trying to solve it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say no one, but you know what I mean. For the
Yeah.
most part, people talk about it, but they don't step up to the plate and come up with a solution like you guys did. So I was thrilled. I mean, I sent it to my son. I was sending emails. You got to hear about this same thing. You got to join. You got to learn. You got to learn. And I was fortunate enough to be one of the first 1,000 members. So yes, I was very happy with that. I got my cousin. She joined. My son. I mean, it's amazing. I just had never heard anything like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I joined because the information that you guys impart is unbelievable. The knowledge center, just even the people you have on the Mondays, the 6 o'clock call, I try not to miss anything. And even like with the Bet on Black pitches, sometimes it kind of is around the time where we're just finishing up dinner. So I grab my husband. If I can't get him for nothing else, I get him for those pitches and we listen to the pitches. And it's so funny because through We Buy Black, I had heard about one of the founders that had pitched.
Mm-hmm.
And a few months ago, before, the pitches had started, and I just followed him. I just kind of liked his story. And I was like, trying to find people I can buy his product for because I just kind of wanted to support that company. And one day I got an email, he was trying to raise money. And I was like, wow, he should reach out to the 10K. Would you believe that next week he was on the Bet on Black
I
pitches?
tell you, that's Tawana. She is on it. She knows how to
Yeah.
source the deals.
Oh my God. So for me, that was it. I was like, okay, this is definitely confirmation that I need to be in this thing. I need to invest with this guy. And then just listening to the pitches every week after that, there is like not one pitch that I don't want to invest in.
Yeah.
Because, the level of talent and just what they come up with, the ideas, the products, the services, it's just unreal, that they think that we're at the bottom of the totem pole, that we don't know anything. but it's just unreal. And every week I'm like, I had a 4 week, for a little while, I was like, okay, I'm going broke now. I need to
We
slow it
heard that
down.
there's several testimonials. So I
I need to
understand.
slow it down. And
Yeah.
you guys, I like what you did when you did the 13 lessons from the Angel University,
Uh-huh.
because sometimes you get so engulfed in these sales pitches and they're so good. Sometimes you kind of really just kind of want to just full steam ahead. So I
Right.
kind of was able to take a step back. So I like how you guys do the educational piece, because I was like, okay, let's not get so involved in the sales pitch. You got to watch the traction. And I used to think that because they would have the patent, that they're definitely going somewhere. And then that was one
Mhm.
of the lessons. Don't
That was
get
one of
it,
the lessons,
don't,
yes.
yeah. So so that's really good. I like that you guys don't just offer, like, put everything out there, but you're educating us. You're
Mhm.
educating us and saying, okay, this is out there, but make sure you do this. Tawana, make sure you look at that form. What is it? The
Yeah,
schedule.
Form C, the Form C,
Yeah, Form C.
yes.
She always talks about that. Do your
Yes.
due diligence. Do your due
Mhm.
diligence. And I
Yes.
love that, because, for me, sometimes when I hear something that I like, I just kind of want to do it. But
Mhm.
it makes sense. You have to do due diligence. You have to just pay attention. So that kind of
Absolutely.
pulled me back a little bit, which is good. I'm glad. But I
Mhm.
love those pitches, man. And if I
Yes.
can tell everyone, that's what I would do.
That's what we're doing. So we want to be a place where a black entrepreneur can come and raise $5 million, which is the limit right now from the SEC, in like 24 to 48 hours. And I believe we can get there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we can get there. So if you want to join the 10K project, you heard what Laverne said, the10kproject.com. Please become a member. Come participate in the Bet on Black pitches. We also have all sorts of other financial literacy training. We just see that there's so much opportunity within the community. And this is our solution. Instead of trying to go to the big boys and beg them,
Mhm.
this is the bottom up approach, and we can profit from it as well. Potentially, I have to say that for
Yeah.
the SEC purposes. So, alrighty then, the10kproject.com. Thank you so much. And thank you, Laverne.
Thank you, Sheree.